What's going on, y'all? I'm Ash Innovator, the designer DP, coming at you with the best damn cinematography channel ever. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? All right, y'all, big shout out to the congregation. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between a cinematographer or DP, director of photography, and a cameraman, a shooter. There is a difference. And in order for you to grow successfully in your career, you should understand the differences so you can kind of distinguish yourself when you need to be. With the influx of people joining the film industry, which is a beautiful thing, a side effect to that is a lack of knowledge, understanding, and a real appreciation for the craft. A lot of new filmmakers will go out, they'll buy a camera, shoot a couple music videos, do some event videography, and they call themselves a cinematographer. It's not quite that easy because it negates what's necessary to really hone in that craft. And then what happens is the bar gets lowered and people don't really understand what it is that a cinematographer or DP really brings to the table. Usually if you're at that stage, you're a shooter. A shooter on their way to DP glory. Titles are important. Like, filmmakers should assume those titles once they feel that they can withstand the test of that role. You don't want to embarrass yourself either. Like, you don't want to get on a DP job and then it's clear you're not quite there yet, because more than likely you'll never let that down. You'll forever be the DP that didn't know XYZ or whatever. And there is nothing wrong with being a shooter. Being a shooter is what you do while you're learning the craft of cinematography. And as a cinematographer, being a shooter is what you do in between cinematography jobs when work gets slow and you need to pick up a little extra dough. I was a shooter for 10 years before I became a cinematographer. Don't be discouraged because you're not a cinematographer yet. It doesn't come overnight. As a cinematographer, you have a huge responsibility. You are creating and maintaining looks and a visual style. This means keeping a consistent set of lighting ratios that you're gonna work with, visual cues, lighting trends, and stuff like that. You're putting together and managing a crew. You're determining the equipment budget. You're pretty much dictating to the AD what the film schedule is gonna be, because the AD is gonna build the schedule around what he thinks that you can get accomplished in a given day. And you are the one that's gonna take the blame once the director feels like they're in the hot seat. If your only job is to grab the camera that production has available for you, you're shooting what they tell you to shoot, you're lighting for exposure, you're not keeping a consistent set of looks, then you are a shooter. And lucky you if that's the case, because there are so many people that would love to be where you are. And now I'm gonna talk to you about how to make that transition from shooter to cinematographer. Learn lighting, most important. Learn the hell out of lighting. Do a little grip work. Educate yourself on cinematography theory, like why the lighting schematics on your image matter. Like, what's the darkest part of your image? What's the brightest part of your image? What are you trying to show your audience? Know what lighting does to enhance your image. Know the tech stuff, like the dynamic range of your sensor when prepping for a 709 image or a DCP image. Learn your tools. Why would you use one lighting setup over the other? Like, is it a practical thing? Is it an aesthetic thing? Figure out the differences. Light meters. You have to know how to use them, especially when creating those ratios and cleaning up your shadows. Using RGB lights, learn how the green channel is affecting your image more than any other color in the spectrum. Learn how to shoot the spec. If you can hand over your files and the receiving party can simply slap like a Rec 709 LUT on there and they're 85 to 90% of the way there without heavy grading, then you're on the money. You're on your way to being a DP. Learn camera systems. Do a little AC work. Study the looks you like. Now, when it comes time to building your reel, find a director whose work you like and collaborate with them. Design the aesthetic you're going for and make sure your lighting scheme on every location looks like that. Did you pull off exactly what you were going for? Can it stand next to your favorite indie film, look just as good without anything separating it but for your style? Could you see this playing in a theater? If the answer is yes, then you're a DP. Congratulations. If the answer is no, then just keep practicing. You're just gonna get better and better with more experience. Remember, if you're not there yet, don't be discouraged. Just keep up the good work and work hard as hell. All right, y'all, I'm Ash Innovator, the designer DP, coming at you with the best damn cinematography channel ever. If you like what you see, give me a like, give me a subscribe, holla at your boy on Instagram. I'm Ash_Innovator, and stay tuned for some more, y'all. Peace.